Morning, everybody. It's a foggy morning out here. Chilly. Happy Friday. I've got to wipe the camera off. I see all I see is fuzz in the camera. So, how you guys doing this morning? As you come in the door, please let me know where you're watching. What's the weather like where you are? I got to wipe this off really quickly. There we go. Maybe, yeah, much clearer picture. I like it how your phone tells you, hey, a clean lens makes a better photo. Guys, welcome to the farm. It's a gorgeous day here. Sun is just coming up on the pasture across the way. Right over there, we're going to walk over and roll out a bale of hay to the cows and just have a little chat. If you're just now joining us and you're not subscribed to the channel, please click that subscribe button. I'd love to have you back here. This is a first generation farm and we're building it together. So it's chilly. Hopefully everybody's ready for the holidays. I am not. Got a good friend of mine getting married this weekend. That's going to be kind of fun. I have no idea what I'm going to wear. I think I'm going to go full cowboy. I'm going to wear a pair of jeans with a sport jacket. What do you think? I think that's good cowboy attire for a wedding, country outdoor wedding in the middle of the winter. Hunter, why? If you schedule an outdoor wedding, here's a note to self. Do that in the time of year when it's nice, or it's only going to last about 3 minutes. Welcome, guys. What do you guys think about an outdoor wedding in the winter? So we've had rain. I think it rained somewhere in the neighborhood of like 3/4 of an inch. And we're not going to take the Honda over today. We're going to actually walk. I think it rained something like 3/4 of an inch yesterday. A total in the last 2 days, close to 2 inches, it seems like. So, yeah, the outdoor Texan outfit. Exactly. Oh, man. Well, guys, we're a little bit early on the live stream. I started it just a little bit early this morning. Grab your coffee. Cheers. I have not been feeding the cows this early, but I think we needed to head out first thing this morning. I've got a lot of stuff to get done while the sun's shining. You know, they say make hay while the sun's shining. We haven't had a lot of sunshine here lately on the farm. So anyway, good morning, Mike, Philip, Tim, Dwayne, person I just was about to, Clara, Dennis, Anna, the Red Queen, Sean, Alex, Terry, Jeff, Linda, Clara again, Scott, Duffy, Jeff, Dennis, Brianne. Good to have you here. All you guys. Awesome. George, I was worried about you. I was going to text you. You must have the week off. I think you said you were burning through some time off. I was at the YMCA yesterday in the horrible rainstorm we were having. I was looking for my buddy George. Couldn't find him. We got mud. How did I get mud in my driveway? That new Honda's bringing us mud. Boy, the sun's bright this morning. Just peeking over the horizon right there, man. Loving it. So you'll see when we get up here that the cattle water tank is low. It's low because we haven't had a whole lot of sunshine. I actually pumped a little water from the creek. If you didn't catch that video, it's over on the main channel and it'll be up on Facebook here in just a little while. It's a complete overview of the entire solar well system. And, you know, what are you going to do? What are we going to do when and if the grid goes down? What are we going to do for water? I think that solar well system is something that's proven itself pretty awesome. All my security cameras are frozen up right here. There are 3 cameras down here at the gate, so anytime somebody comes down to the gate, I get a notification. Cheers. Morning, Dave, Daryl. So, what's the weather like where you guys are from? Cool day here in Missouri. What's the weather like? You guys get a little cooler temperatures. We're supposed to have some temperatures in the single digits next week. That's not normal for around here. It's going to be a trying times. we need those good freezes. We actually need 2 or 3 days of those to kill off the ticks that are out in the pastures. Don't have a big problem with ticks on my farm, but boy, my dad's place is just covered with ticks and those little biting insects we call chiggers. So I say insects, they're probably not insects. The road right here, the gravel road, I know when it rains over an inch because it floods over right there. You used to flood from there all the way down to here, but it doesn't anymore. Got to do a little ditch work with the tractor over there, get that taken care of. And the cows are up here just chilling, warming up in the sun. Awesome, awesome stuff. Snowing in Maine. Should be. It's Maine. Right? Oh, the cows have got plenty of water in their water tank right here, so that's a good thing. A little bit of ice on top, but nothing too awful bad. 57 in Orlando, Florida. Shame on you for bragging. Pouring in Boston, a foot this morning. Wow. Boston's a cool town. I've flown into Boston, but never stayed. Boston is a city that I do want to visit at some point in my life, for sure. All right. I'm just curious, and I love movies that feature Boston. I do. Like Good Will Hunting, love that movie. Great movie. So, you can see, pastures are muddy, and my shadow is tall, and there's a lot of mud, flood, and manure here today. 40 degrees in Morgantown. 32 and snow headed our way, says Dave. Where are you from, Dave? All right. Rock, Stony Ridge Farm. That's 1 of 10 for today. 10 rocks a day, 365 days a year. This one's going over in the creek. There we go. That was a rock that was not native to the farm. That was a rock that came from another farm, and we got some manure. So right here is where I've been unrolling hay. This was totally a bare spot. I guess 3 days ago. I haven't been live in about 3 days for you guys just because the weather's been so nasty. So let's put the camera on the cows real quick. Show you guys what's going on as I get out of breath from walking up that hill. There we go, get my early morning workout. Morning, Susie. You getting warm, girl? Susie's looking good. Morning. How are you today? You want a good rub right there? Yeah. She likes a massage right here. Look at her. She puts her head down for it and everything. Get warm, girl. Miss Stony Ridge might get jealous. I better stop. Morning, K9 Striker. 20 in Omaha. Alex. Lynn said 20 in Claremore, Oklahoma. It's cold everywhere, isn't it? Except for Florida. We got that rubbed in. Look at all that butt fertilizer. Yep. Dollar bills everywhere. Now, let's see which cow this is. Over here at the water tank. Hanging at the water cooler. Morning, 44. Everybody's standing broadside to the sun to get warmed up. You guys, if you look way off in the distance there, we couldn't see the train before. The neighbors cut their timber, and you can totally see the train now. Hey, man, there's water. There's water right down the hill. Okay, we're not going to rile the cows up just yet. We're going to go ahead and get the ATV because we got to bring it through this fence. Okay, so we're already hooked up to today's bale. Look at that. That's just beautiful, isn't it? Richard says, need to put them in a barn. God invented cows before he invented the barn, buddy. These animals are not barn animals. And the way we rotationally graze, we can't put them in a barn. I would rather be, if I was a cow, it's still cold in the barn. I'd rather be out here on pasture eating green grass than I would be wading in muck and mud and manure. So we don't do the barn thing, buddy. They're not milk cows. I know you're kidding, Richard. I get that a lot. A lot of very concerned mothers love to tell me, you need to put those cows in the barn. Look at the steam rolling off the hay here. Beautiful. Yep, Richard was being silly. We can take silly. Okay, so Honda's right here. Guess who's gonna have a nice wet butt? Frozen wet butt today. There we go. Might as well get my butt cold, right? So you guys can see we're warming up super fast. I think it's supposed to be about 48 degrees today, 48 to 50, and the hay bales are just roasting right there. It's a pretty view. Pretty view. Cows aren't really mooing and going crazy. They're just getting woke up too. All right, let's start up the four-wheeler here. Okay, we'll go ahead and crank up our hay bale. This one's already installed on the bale and roller, but we've got to crank it up. All right, let's give you guys a little talk about why the hay bales are where they are. So this was an area of sparse grass, okay? Meaning it didn't have a lot of grass growing right here. And wherever we put our hay bales, the following year does really, really well. Our hay bales were right there last year. So it helps correct the pH and it gives a little bit of nutrient to the soil. As we look underneath this hay bale, here's what we get. So grubs. There are grubs right here. The crows come running. Let's just pull out a grub. That's a grub, okay? The crows will come a-running after those grubs right after I roll the hay bale out. Kind of cool. This is a kind of a safe haven for worms and a few mice, not a lot of mice, but it stays a little bit warm. If you felt right here, if you put a temperature gauge on that, it would probably be 15 degrees warmer than the top of the bale. So, and that's the part of the bale that helps build our soil. Richard says was needing my morning live stream feed. That's it. This is a feed, a double meaning live stream feed, live feed. Looking good from Panama City, Florida. That's where the Land Shark is manufactured, in Panama City. I went down there to the Land Shark factory to see how they were made for my Made in America tour video. That was a really fun video to make. Great people, salt of the earth. I stayed at Margaritaville, and when I left the farm, I was so busy here, I slept the whole time. I got into the hotel room at about 3 and fell asleep and didn't wake up till the next morning. That's some good sleep right there. Morning from Stanwood, Jeff. Good to have you. Do you still have the little dog that was riding with you on the tractor? Yeah. Yeah, his name is Brody. He's in the house. He's a guard dog for the house. So we're going to go in right here, and we're actually going to unroll the bale down there where we were a little bit earlier. We're going to give them their last bale on that little padding. 13.5 still hanging out by the water cooler. Nobody hanging out with you? What's up? You can't be thirsty there. It's been raining for days. Okay, let's pull the four-wheeler on through here. Guys, I hope you're enjoying coming with me on the morning chores for the farm. Look out. That's Cindy right there. Cindy's she's a good cow. Short, stocky. Love it. Okay, so we'll go ahead and close this gate back. I just lowered the string and just drove right over top of it. That's what I do. That's what I do. Okay. We'll get down here and get all set up. Show you guys what we're doing. Look out, Cindy. Watch your fanny. Watch your fanny, child. We got some manure out here, that's for sure, guys. If it wasn't so cold, boy, it'd be a great time to get some grass seed on this land. I've got about 4 bags of fescue grass seed, and we're gonna start targeting some areas as soon as it gets warm, but we can't plant grass and then let it get to 7 degrees. Boy, there's a big steamer. Nothing like steaming manure to make your day, make daddy proud. All right. So we're gonna target this area right here. We're gonna zip right down through there. We're gonna turn back around and zip back and forth where there's sparse grass right down in there. This is regenerative farming. This is what it's all about, guys. Cows are mooing now. So some of the cows are over here and they're in a different paddock, and they've got to figure out how to get around the gate that I've got opened up for them. So we'll see how they do. Okay. Go ahead and get this hay bale out. Hey, guy. Hey. Don't worry. If you wait just a minute, everybody will have food. Karate cow. What you doing, karate cow? There we go. Get back, please. You guys know the routine, right? You guys know the routine? This first day at camp. It's my first day at camp, Dad. I don't know where the cafeteria is. It's right here, girls. Don't kick me, you turd. Cow tried to kick me. That's biting the hand that feeds you. Or kicking the hand that feeds you. Alrighty. Alright, if you guys will wait just a second, we'll actually have food on the ground for you. And you don't have to butt the hay bale. Look out. Watch your heads. Okay, we're gonna send it right down through there. Okay, kids, let's go. Look out, 15. Send it, girls. Oh, this bale's unrolling too fast. When they unroll this fast, a lot of it goes to waste. Yep, that's a little faster than I'd like, but we got it. Come on, buddy, you gonna shift or not? There we go. Four-wheeler didn't want to work for me this morning. Good morning, ladies. Stick around, guys. We're gonna go visit with the cows for a second. Crank this guy back up. Ready for the next bale. All right, let's get the four-wheeler out of the way here. Look out, kids. Look out. Daddy's got to come through. Watch your toes. There you go. You guys are in the wrong place, man. You're supposed to be right here where everybody can see you. You're hiding from the camera. Can't have that. Oh, that's some good hay right there. I almost want to eat it myself. It's so good. Man, I like that. So here are the girls chowing down. The other cows are figuring out how to get over here now. They got to learn. No use in opening the gate for them. They need to learn how to get around, right? We'll turn the camera around for you guys so we can watch the cows for a bit. All right, follow your friends. You need to follow your friends, okay? Go follow your friends. Follow your friends. They're all going that way. There's a hint. There we go. So there's plenty of hay all the way out there. And this is just the nature of cows and farm animals. Wherever one cow is, the other cows need to be, because they're most certainly missing out on something really good. They could all eat in peace all the way out there, but that's just the nature of cows. Let's check them out. They're all coming. Oh, we got a runner. We got them running and bucking, the babies. Morning, little guys and girls. Woohoo! Happy cows. All right. Now it's one stepping over the fence, you turd. We're not stepping over the fence. We're being smarter than that. I say being smarter than that, but it's probably smarter to step over the fence. Going around, guys. Giddy up now. We don't want fence jumpers. Fence jumpers cause problems. The cows can easily jump this fence anytime they want to. But we don't want to start that habit. Right? So we're going to herd them up. Move them out. Tickle, tickle, tickle. You didn't know you'd be following cows with me this morning, did you? There you go, girls and boys. This is a steer. And both of these are young heifers. They should be bred next July, most likely. We want to wait till they're about 16 months old to breed. Have you started dragging the pastures? No, Philip. It's way, way too wet to get out here with that tractor. So we're talking about putting a 10,000-pound tractor on land that I sink up in as a 200-pound man. So, yep. That's it. Michael, hang in there, buddy. Dave said, if you like bluegrass, Google Billy Strings. Right on. Joshua, weather's good, brother. It's a little chilly. It's about 31 degrees right now. Sun's just hitting the land and getting a little steam action going. Like I said, guys, the nature of cows and all livestock virtually, they're all crowded in on top of this one spot right here. It's a nice tail you got there, friend. So let's bust up the crowd. Let's bust up the party. Hey, guys. There's more hay. You don't have to walk in your food. There's Karate Cow. Karate Cow. Karate Cow got his name because every time I get close to his back end, he's trying to bite me. Or not bite me, kick me. Bite me. Cows don't bite, typically. Tell your wife happy birthday, Michael. George says, I was about to ask you if you've been kicked yet. He tried. Didn't get me. Morning, Mike. Morning, Teresia, Greg. Good to have you. Good to have you guys. Yeah. So if there are ever an opportunity to go get the cows used to me, this is Freedom. Hey, Freedom. How you doing? To get them used to me, now's the opportunity. They are well occupied. Morning, everybody. So number 21 here is a younger cow. She had a baby last year, I do believe. And she's looking a little thin right now. You can see her coat's pretty thick, but she's looking a little thin. I'm noticing the cows are putting on a little bit of weight over time, but the ones that are still nursing need to go on and wean their calves off. This is old Blue Eyes. Hey, Blue Eyes. Daryl, thoughts and prayers, buddy. Hang in there. Hang in there. A lot of people have been sick lately with flu bugs and all sorts of stuff. So hang in there. We knew it was going to happen. We get close to the holidays and people are out shopping and doing their thing and getting exposed to other sick people. So if you're sick, stay home. That's a that's a rule to live your life by. Don't spread it to everybody else. 10 degrees in Utah. Bobby Brown, what town are you in Utah? Probably asked you that before. I used to live in Layton, Ogden, Clearfield. Yep, used to live there. Are you going to purchase a 17-acre property? I'm going to try to, buddy. Got to get through the holiday season here first. I'm going to call the dude and ask him what's up. Duffy says, what else can you feed them as a supplement to fatten them up? I'm not going to feed them anything other than grass, brother. That's it. So this is not a grain feeding farm. So if they do not thrive out here on grass, they will not remain on the farm. We're building a herd of grass genetic beef that thrives on grass. So, morning, sweetie. Sweetie. Hey, sweetie. How you? So we're looking for genetics here. So when the cows aren't doing so well, we make note of it. I keep a log book as to who looks thin and who doesn't. But a lot of these cows are a little bit thin simply because they're fit. They're just not big, fat, lounging cows. These cows move around on the property. Right? Right, butthead? Morning. So that's it. Have you ever seen a fit, fat dog? Nope. You see house dogs that lay around the house all day long and they're fat. But yeah. Morning, Faye, Yvonne, Robert. Let's see. Bobby Brown near Ephraim, Mount Pleasant. Okay. Good deal. You know, one of my favorite drives in Utah, Bobby, is driving over Independence Pass. I think that is, what canyon is Independence Pass? Gosh. I want to say it's not Big Cottonwood or Little Cottonwood Canyon. What's the canyon for Independence Pass? I know you got to know it because everybody loves that drive, Bobby Brown. They just put some windmills up there a few years back. Didn't have those when I lived out there. Gosh, I'm spacing it out. What canyon that is? Ooh, come on. It's not Provo Canyon. Gosh, come on, help me out. Help me out, Bobby. Pretty morning on the farm, guys. There's not a lot of drama going on today. Just work, just getting the daily activities going on here. Solar well's getting power right now. We're getting some sunshine. I'm actually going to go visit with my neighbors for a little bit this morning. Haven't seen them in several weeks. By the time the cows get done eating, the water tank will be full. Gosh, I'm still trying to remember what that canyon is. It goes up through Independence Pass. I have to get on the Google Maps and find it. Josh, can you build or modify something on the hay roller to hold the netting in and discard? You could. I mean, you could zip tie a bucket to it if you wanted to. Is it? It's not Zion Canyon, I don't think. The Greek. I don't think it's Zion Canyon. It may be. So I believe Independence Pass, and correct me if I'm wrong, is where the Donner Party got hung up. I do believe. Back in the day. If you guys don't know what the Donner Party is, somebody tell them. And there's a movie out there on it. It's very interesting piece of history. No help, Bobby Brown been there less than 10 years. Oh, you got to know that. Somebody get on the Google Maps and look up Independence Pass. It's just south of Provo, Utah. What is the name of that canyon? For a super clean prize pack, what is the name of that canyon? Now we're talking. Let's get some motivation going here. So, our friends at Super Clean love to do giveaways on the channel. For a super clean prize pack, now you guys get on your Google Maps, pull up Independence Pass, just south of Provo, Utah, and tell me the name of that canyon. It says it right on Google Maps. I know it does because I daydream about going there. Not Dumber Trail. Good stuff. I don't know where Fairview Canyon is, Bobby. We're talking about Utah now. Man, you guys want to win. The first one that comes across. I'm going to have to pull it up myself. Oh, is that the canyon? Is it Glenwood Canyon? It's not a pass, it's a canyon. It says canyon on it, Dave. Come on, man. Get on your computers and find it for me, guys. Oh, this is fun. A little map trivia. I'm going to turn the camera back around. We can see the cows again while we're waiting for an answer. You guys are just throwing stuff in the dark. Now I'm going to have to jump out and get on my maps. San Pete County, I gotcha. I don't know if that's it. It ain't the Grand Canyon, Richard. Nobody wants a super clean prize pack, I guess. Oh, you guys are just throwing names in the dark. It ain't Bryce Canyon. Nope. You guys are just guessing in the wind, man. All you got to do is just exit, go out, pull up your map, search it, and you'll find it. If I think of it first, though, we're in deep trouble. Then I win the prize pack. Man, it's just pretty out here this morning. Just relaxing to watch the cows eat. There we go. Morning, girls. Morning. I say we get up close and personal. What do you think, guys? Yeah, the Continental Divide is up there. Maybe. I think it is up there. Nobody has Google Maps. Wondered how often does a cow catch a cold in the winter? I don't know, to be honest with you. They get snotty noses. We got two that say Provo Canyon here. Is it Provo Canyon? Hear the girls chowing down. It's Independence Pass. That's what it is. Look at that. Chow down, 25. Show us how it's done. Well, here's what I'm going to do. Since I can't seem to get the right answer. It is the Wasatch Mountains. You guys know how to read a map, right? Oh, man. It's funny. When we traveled across the country, Miss Sterney Ridge is of the generation of people that relied on GPS. I mean, she had GPS ever since she started driving. Would you even know the name of it if you heard it? Yes, Tom, I certainly would. Immigration Canyon, right there. Boom. Kyle. Immigration Canyon, I do believe is the answer. If that's the correct answer, Kyle, we'll get up with you and let you know if you won. Yep, I do believe it's Immigration Canyon. Now I need somebody to confirm it. I need a moderator. Oh, man. That's enough canyon talk, isn't it? All right, so Kyle, if it is Immigration Canyon, I'll get up with you. Whoever guessed the right guess first, we'll get you hooked up. We'll get you hooked up with a super clean prize pack. You guys like just watching the cows eat. Is that okay? Just kind of chilling out with the animals. So they got to fight and butt each other for no reason. These are 3 youngins that were born last year. So let's talk about the number system with the cows here. So you see this calf is 211. This calf has no ear tag. There's a couple of them that don't have an ear tag. This is the first calf born. I believe it's Butthead's calf. And number 205 right here was the 5th calf born this year. So the year 2022. So the 2 is for 22 and the 05 is for number 5 born this year. What are you looking at, girl? Cows and coffee. That's right, Dave. Grab your coffee. Let's just watch the cows for a bit. It's a gorgeous day. Spending time with these animals like this just helps them to be much easier to handle all the time. What you doing, 205? The more time I spend with them, the easier they are to handle. They'll just follow me anywhere I go. Yeah, you got a little red tinge in the fur. That's just the sun kind of beating down on the cow's fur. They darken up as they get a little bit older. Siri lied to me, says George Smith. Don't ask Siri. Get on the map and look. My dad thinks Siri is an actual person, I think. I'm serious, guys. So my dad will tell me, oh, my Siri is really smart. Siri knows about everything. He calls her Sarah. I say, hey, Sarah, what is this? And Sarah already knows. I don't have the heart to tell him that Siri is not real. Siri is a computer. I try to, you know, if you just get on your phone, I don't know if any of you guys have trouble with your smartphones, but if you just get on your phone and doodle around with it just a little bit, you know, in the evening time when you're sitting on the couch relaxing, or, you know, middle of the day or in the morning. I don't know how many of you guys are probably wake up in the morning, see the live stream, and go to the bathroom, play with your phone. Who doesn't play? That's the new newspaper of the new generation. So anyway, I tried to tell my dad, just play with your phone. You'll learn how to use it. So anytime he gets a little hiccup on it, he asks Sarah. Do cows change color by sun fade? No. No, just the younger calves have a little bit of a red tinge to them. Now they're starting to spread out a little bit. You see, everybody's getting to the easy pile of hay first, and then some of these guys have figured out down here that they can go ahead and migrate on down. Awesome. Well, guys, that's Cows and Coffee for the morning here. Thank you all so much for joining us here in the cow pasture with the animals. They will remain in this paddock right here, and I have them they have access to another paddock, so they've got access to about 4 or 5 acres right here. They'll remain in here for 3 more days, and we will target specific areas that need nutrition. In other words, there are a few bare spots right over here, so the next hay bale we roll out will probably be right over there. The sun is shining, the well is pumping, the cows are eating, and everything's doing well. When is the electric company gonna get the mega shop hooked up? Dude, I have no idea. They said it could be February before we get a transformer for the new shop building. Quite frustrating, is what it is. I don't know what else to say. I'm also waiting on a guy to come and help me do some of the electrical. So we've got to get the meter base installed, got to get everything set up there. So I'm just in a holding pattern on the shop. So north of Texas, top of the morning, sure do like that Pioneer. Have a Camo 520. Awesome. Awesome, guys. Well, that's it. We're going to leave the cows to eat. Again, they will be on this paddock and that paddock right there. And don't argue with me on the paddock. If you Google paddock, you'll find out the definition. Somebody argued with me. That's not a paddock. That's a pasture. That's a pasture. That's yours. If it's yours, you can call it whatever you want to, right? Guys, thanks a lot for joining me this morning. It's a beautiful day. I'm going to take the 4-wheeler up and empty all the hay string off of it in the trash can and go visit with the neighbors for a bit. So, Josh, I'm curious, what does a cow spur feel like? Cow's fur feel like? Because I never petted a cow. It feels like a, I don't know, man. Just feels like a furry animal. Yeah, it's not, it's just soft. So, yep. How far away are you from Cookeville, Tennessee? We're 6 hours from Tennessee. We're 6 hours from Bristol. So, yep, that's it. Well, folks, have a wonderful day. Give you a little shot of what's going on back here in the background before we leave. Thank you all so much. Take care. Have a wonderful day. We will see you hopefully live tomorrow morning with Miss Stony Ridge. So that'll be pretty cool. Thanks, guys. Take care. See you later. Hit that like button. Woo!